Hey, what's up everybody, Destroyer here, and I'm back with another cast of Rise of the Witch King patch 2.02 version 4. So today we have a 4v4 on Tournament Hills. So this should be a big one. 4v4s are always a good time. And yeah, let's get into it. Alright, we have Destroyer there. I'm the Dwarves. And we have Belsebub as a Goblins there as my partner, and my other partner is Jeepers as Mordor, and my last but not least partner is J2 Shot as Men of the West. The opposing team, we have StrayHeart as the Men of the West. Top right we have The Chain as Isengard, and their partner Weed as the Elves, and the final player is Sania as Isengard. So yeah, some of these players are pretty good. I know Sania is good. I know Belsebub is pretty good. I know I'm not, but some of them are good. So it's not a pro game, but it's got some more good players in it. I'm not sure about a lot of these players, but doesn't matter if they're good or not, as long as the game is entertaining to watch. So let's see what happens. StrayHeart is opening with a barracks, a couple farms, of course. We got Wildmen opening from The Chain. I've already forgotten who everyone is. We have a barracks opening from Weed there, and then Sania is opening with Urkai. All right. So it'll basically be Urkai versus it generally goes this way, like the two top left will go against the two bottom left, and the two bottom right will go against the two top right. That's kind of how the 2v2 works in this game, in this map at least, or in general, kind of. So you have an Isengard and a Elf versus a Mordor and a Goblin, which is there's going to be a lot of spam on the bottom left, I'd imagine. Mordor and a Goblin, both able to put out quite a good spam. Looks like I'm opening with some phalanxes. And J2 Shot is opening with some archers and... well, nothing yet, quite. He hasn't built any archers or soldiers yet, as far as I can tell. Unless they're already in here. They're already in here. They're getting involved. He is immediately attacking StrayHeart's farm. Trying to do as much damage as possible. Got this guys in shield formation, so at least he's doing it right. It's good to see. So we got some elves all the way very deep in enemy territory, surrounded by enemies, but he will try as desperately to take the slaughterhouse. Will he get it though? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Meanwhile, goblins are harassing over here, encountering some crossbows from Sania.
Soldier battalion standing by.
Ooh, get some wildmen coming down to attack wildmen and soldiers to attack whatever that was that just died. Can't really tell. Looks like I'm sending some men up to help my partner hold the line here. Also building a statue right there, because this choke point is pretty crucial, honestly. Generally, troops will funnel in through here, or obviously through here. Those are the two places you really have to worry about. Enemies don't come through here too often. They do. Actually, they come through there a lot. I lied. I remember getting assaulted there quite frequently. So maybe not so much. We got some Rivendell Lancers doing some work here. Doing a lot of damage. Looks like Freebane has been thrown over there. StrayHeart is pushing into J2 Shot's base. I'm trying to help him defend. Looks like I'm throwing down a mineshaft, very forward mineshaft. And my leadership statue is helping him fend off the enemy here. Also got a mineshaft here to help pump troops. Wanting to get my troops from here to there immediately, obviously using the mineshafts is the best way to do so. Lots of orcs here. Orc archers. We even have some Easterlings to keep the horses away, which is pretty pretty important, honestly, since there's 2 battalions running rampant over here from Weed, the Elven player. Looks like I'm pushing forward a little bit, not doing much with 1 battalion of Guardians, obviously. G2 shot pushing in with a battalion of soldiers in the top left of StrayHeart's base. Somebody knocked down our building here, which is unfortunate. Pretty sure they still have theirs. Yeah. Who's the Isengard player again? The Chain, of course. The Chain is sending guys to help all around. Over here, at least. Trying to stop the harassment and kill this Goblin cave for some extra resources and PowerPoints. Creeping is always good to do. When you have time, at least. And creeping, obviously, is just destroying a layer of some kind. That's what they call it. Looks like Goblins will be... Wait. Yeah, chasing down some Wildmen. I was going to say Goblins are on my team. I know this. Lots of crossbows here from Sania, though. So he'll be just fine against any aggression, probably, I would imagine. Crossbows are pretty strong against those really weak units like orcs. So I think they like 1 shot each one. Ooh, we have a Lurtz as well. Out from the Chain, which will be fending us off pretty nicely with his crossbows and his Lurtz. Trying to keep the reinforcements coming, though. I have built a forward barracks as well. So I'll be producing men here. Obviously I'm not the quickest, so I have men standing around waiting to be put into the thing there. A mine shaft and sent north. And there they go. As this battle is pretty crucial. We gotta hold the line, though. It's pretty important. You gotta hold the line, then you gotta push forward when you can, do as much damage. Hopefully take out your opponent. And it looks like Sania will be pushing forward south. Trying to cut through Mordor's armies here. He's doing a good job. He does have the war chant on, so that will be boosting his damage quite significantly. Oh, Mordor actually has a catapult here. So Jeepers bringing the firepower to this battle. Oh no, the Lancer's getting a huge run through there, slaughtering those Orc Archers. Though he did lose quite a few Lancers in the process. But still, did a good run, and he has a fair amount left. So I'd say that was worth it. That will help Sania push forward as well. Let's go back over here. See how the battle goes. It seems the Chain and StrayHeart are holding pretty well, pushing forward nicely. And me and J2 Shot are having a bit of issue keeping them at bay. This is pretty good force here. And we don't have a ton. We've got a couple battalions of Guardians coming out, and there's another one. Battalion of Axors, but that's really all we have here. So we're definitely going to need some more men out here very quickly. There is a waypoint here. Oh yeah, Belsebub was showing me that I had 2 battalions of Guardians that were just chasing something and they ended up standing around doing nothing. And I didn't realize it. It happens. So that was 2 battalions of army that I didn't have in my army over here, which would have helped quite a bit. Looks like we're fending him off pretty nicely though. An arrow volley is going down. The Chain, the Isengard player over here, has Wildman to summon when he wants. Arrow volley by J2 Shot, which was used over here. Cleaned up a lot of this army actually. I have Rally Call, Jeepers, Mordor player. He's starting to make a bit of ground on Sania. Has a Tin Land in the Eye of the Eye of Sauron. Sania has gone for Devastation, War Chant, and Creebane. Devastation obviously pretty good on these giant clumps of trees. Gives you like 1,500 or 2,000 resources instantly, which is pretty nice. Goblins. Okay, he has a K-Bats and Tin Land. Almost has a 10 power point. You could possibly get Scavenger or something. Maybe Wildman. I'm gonna keep it on his thing just to see what he gets. He's chosen Wildman. Okay. And Weed the Elves has Heal and Rally Call. StrayHeart also has Arrow Volley. Okay. Let's go back to all players. Wildmen have been summoned in here to help deal with the armies here. This is our teammate, our Goblins. Wildmen. So he'll be helping us push forward a bit. Oops. This catapult's doing pretty good damage. He's got one of them shooting fireballs, one of them shooting corpses to do a bit of fear. See a barricade expansion being thrown down to help pick off a few troops here and there. And it seems me and J2 Shot are making a bit of ground here. Also, the Goblins have joined in over here, Belsebub. And he's targeting the archery range. Once that goes down, that would be quite useful. No more archers to fend off our pretty heavy melee swordsman attacks here. Although, J2 Shot does have 2 battalions of archers here, which is doing good work. I'm supporting with lots of guardians and the occasional phalanx, as well as axe throwers when I can. And it looks like Isengard and the Elves are preparing to push forward on Mordor pretty hard here. He has some Noldor warriors now. Who's this, Weed? I think so. Yeah, Weed. Well, Noldor warriors, obviously the mini hero unit for the Elves. Quite good. Oof, we got a trebuchet as well. J2 Shot bringing the pain in a major way. And I think StrayHeart is in a bit of trouble here. Looks like he's got Theoden in a desperate attempt to save his base. Theoden, not the best choice, probably. But I guess in a pickle, maybe he didn't have enough money for something else. Because obviously, he'd rather have Boromir over Theoden. He does come out with leadership, though. So there is that, I guess. Maybe that's why he chose him. Definitely not for his damage or anything of that nature. Ooh, Goblins pushing in a bit. Oh, Saruman for Sania, though. Saruman is such a beast. Especially in these huge battles where there's just tons of clumped up troops. Goblins, especially, pushing forward. A very large clump of troops. Although the Elves might intercept if he manages to see them. Which doesn't look like he did. Let's go back over here. Lots of action going on, so I gotta go all over the place here. Nice porcupine formation on top of the trebuchet, keep it safe. And now you can begin assaulting the fortress. Although it does actually move outside of the porcupine formation there. Which is a bit of a blunder. Although, not sure if it actually got it killed. Well, looks like it was taken out. So at least that's the immediate threat to the fortress gone from StrayHeart. As the chain is hoping quite nicely to keep his partner alive. And now Sania is pushing into who's this again? Jeepers, of course. Jeepers base. Ooh, we got a Mumik pit. Or den, or whatever it's called. It's not really a pit, is it? Or is it? It's a Mumikil pen, of course. Pen. It says so. And that will be interesting if he manages to get any of those. Worm being summoned down. Oh, completely burning all those crossbowmen. That is a big loss for Isengard's army. We have a Omer on the field from what looks like StrayHeart. He has both of the cavalry heroes, but no cavalry. Which is a bit curious indeed. So I'm throwing down some mine shafts, forward mine shafts. Trying to get closer and closer to the action. Also have one here. So I can bring troops out to the battle right away. Looks like whoever summoned Frodo did not use the Viola Galadriel like they should have. As I said in a lot of casts, a lot of players forget to use the Viola Galadriel. So I'll repeat it until players use this. It's quite useful. It's a free fear, you might as well use it. But understandable if you forget, I guess. And StrayHeart looking to lose his barracks. So we do have some guardians in front of it, and we do have some Condor soldiers there. And down goes the barracks. And the only thing that can build troops is this archery range for StrayHeart. I don't think he's going to have enough troops after a while. I have brought Men of Dale to the battle as well. Some of them being taken out by Warg Riders from the chain. Things seem to be going, I wouldn't say evenly. I'd say top team is winning on this side, kind of. Mordor getting a Mooma kill now, although it doesn't have anything else. He has some Black Orcs now, which is useful. Some Rohirrim down from J2 shot. That is a useful thing to summon. We'll be clearing up most things here. Oh, Erevold going down. That's going to be taking out a lot of men. Ouch. I did lose most of my Men of Dale there. Ooh, Demolisher though, coming in. The Dwarven Destroyer. Not, I mean, I am Destroyer, but I mean like it's a destroying weapon. That's what I meant. These things are so bad. Or so good, I mean. Yeah. It's opposite day, I don't know. Putting it in deploy. So it ain't going nowhere. It's got increased armor, and it's doing a terribly good amount of damage to the fortress. Each swing does a lot. Good chunk. And that will be hard to get rid of. Ooh, Fire Drake Brood getting fireballed right as I get over here. I'm looking forward to where the Mooma kill goes. Charging in. Not managing to kill much. Actually, I think it tramples its own guys. Tramples friendly fire units or whatever. I think all those goblins died to that. Noldor warriors though, very good for killing this. We actually get to hear the Haradrim Warhorn, which is my favorite of the Warhorns. I love that Warhorn so much. Looks like Fire Drake Brute. There's actually two of them. Still alive. So they will be able to do some more damage at some point. Wildmen have been summoned in the back of the base here. We're starting to work down this Orc Pit. And possibly the Siege Works if he gets a chance. Although these Orc Archers will probably make short work of them pretty quickly. Let's just make sure we're not missing anything big. I mean, obviously, that fort was going down. We already knew that. There was a Demolisher deployed in front of it. So the rest of StrayHeart's base will be going down here pretty quickly. He does have a barracks up here. But that won't be proving to be much of a challenge. And it looks like the chain bulking up his defenses a bit. StrayHeart putting a barracks in the back of his base as well. Elves summoning down some Ents, as you cannot help but hear. And we'll begin pelting away at Jeeper's fortress. Jeeper's in a bit of trouble, actually. That's not good. He does have some mortal catapults to try and deal with it. Actually, they do a really good amount of damage to the Ents. And those Ents will not be able to take the fort. And it looks like one of us, either the men or me, have used Rebuild to repair our teammate's fort. Probably J2 shot the men. Doesn't look like I have it. I've gone for Barrage instead. Looks like I tried to get the Demolisher over there. Didn't quite make it. Did I do any damage? I hit it once. J2 shot does have a decent army still over here though. So things are looking pretty bad for the bottom or the top team. Goblins coming in to help out Jeepers here. Weed has been defeated. That is the Elven player actually. Yep. And yeah, this game is just about over here, as the Elven player has left the game. StrayHeart is now in control of the Elves, as well as whatever remnants of the men are there. The chain has been defeated. He's left the game as well, which is Isengard here. And now Sania, last remaining player, undoubtedly will follow suit, as he, even if he's a pretty good player, facing 4 opponents would be pretty difficult. At least he gets the satisfaction of summoning down a Watcher and destroying an army. So that's always nice. It is possible he won't quit out, and we'll have to destroy all his buildings though. I guess only time will tell. Nope, that is not the case. Sania has quit out of the game, and the bottom team is victorious. So yeah, we'll play to that. We'll play to everyone in that game. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Nice 4v4. And I will see you in the next cast of the Rise of the Witch King patch 2.02. See you next time.